Hello everyone, my name is Anita, I'm a native Russian speaker and I teach Russian to foreigners. And today there will be a phonetic lesson and we will discuss the sounds h and h. So the hard consonant, which is h, and soft one, h. And it's quite a distinctive sound in the Russian language, so probably if you hear this h or h, you will understand that the person is Russian or at least Slavic. So let's discuss how to pronounce these sounds. And I already recorded similar videos, phonetic videos about the different sounds, how to pronounce them. And especially I want to pay your attention to the videos where I speak about hard and soft consonants, right? So to many languages it's quite new, right? Because it doesn't exist in native languages of many foreigners who study Russian, but it's quite crucial to distinguish between hard and soft consonants in Russian, because if you change the consonant, sometimes the meaning can be completely changed. For example, we have brat, which is brother, and brать, which is to take. So the last sound in the first word is t, hard one, and in the second word it's soft one, t. But let's concentrate on h and h. There are no minimal pairs for h and h, but still it's quite crucial to pronounce them correctly in order to be understood. So I will put the articulation profile here for h and also then for h. So let's discuss how to pronounce h. First of all, your tip of the tongue should be placed behind the lower teeth and it should not touch them, while the back of the tongue raises towards the soft palate, creating the narrow gap through which the air passes. Right? Хорошо. And how to pronounce the soft version, h. So again, your tip of the tongue should be placed behind the lower teeth and it can touch them here, while the middle of the tongue should be raised towards the hard palate. So here not the back of the tongue, but middle of the tongue and towards the hard palate. So more forward in the mouth, right? And also it should be a narrow gap through which the air would pass. So h. For example, хитрый, cunning. And let's discuss how to pronounce some words with these sounds. So let's start with the position before the vowel, right? For example, I told you хорошо, which is well, right? Хорошо. And also can be, for example, хата. Хата is a slang word for квартира, flat. Хата, хорошо. And for soft, хитрый, cunning. Also, let's discuss the position before the consonants. For example, хлеб. It's bread with hard consonant. And in the end of the word, for example, you can say страх. Страх is fear, right? We don't have really the words with h before the consonants or in the end of the word. Maybe we have, but I couldn't find any. So I hope this lesson was useful for you, and let's practice some tongue twisters as well with h sound. So for example, вставай, Архип, петух охрип. Let's practice once again. Вставай, Архип, петух охрип. And one more. Хохлатые хохотушки хохотом хохотали. Ха-ха-ха-ха-ха-ха. Once again. Хохлатые хохотушки хохотом хохотали. Ха-ха-ха-ха-ха. And the last one. Хохотушка буква Х рассмеялась ха-ха-ха. And once again, хохотушка буква Х рассмеялась ха-ха-ха. So I guess that was all. Please let me know in the comments, was it difficult to copy my H and H sounds? And also tell me if they are very different to H in your language, and if you have something similar, some similar sound in your language. And if you have any questions, also please let me know. Thank you very much for watching my video. It was Anita with you. Пока-пока, bye-bye.